Welcome back to another week of Vineyard Kids and Youth Online. We're all here again.
We are going to start today with a challenge to see if you can spot 10 differences in between these two pictures you're about to see, and you've got 1 minute to do it. See if you can find them all. Go.
Amazing. Well, if you're not sure about those, we'll put them on the Vineyard 53 Facebook page so you can have another look. But now it's time for our story. Last few weeks we've been looking in Acts, all these amazing stories about the first Christians, first churches, and today we've got another one. It's going to be about Paul/Saul, his kind of story, what happened to him. Here we go.
This is Saul. Saul is not a nice man. He is a hunter of Christians. He's finding all the people who follow Jesus, putting them in jail, and then putting them to death. Saul is travelling with his friends to find some more Christians when suddenly a light appears and blinds him. Oh! Jesus spoke to Saul and told him to stop hurting his friends, but instead to follow him. Saul's friends didn't know what was going on. Jesus told Saul to go to Damascus, so his friends helped him, guiding him along the way. Meanwhile, God spoke to a man called Ananias and told him to go and find Saul. He went to find him, even though he didn't really want to, and he prayed for him, and he was healed. He could see again. Saul got baptised, changed his name to Paul, and told everyone about Jesus.
This is a great story. I mean, they're all great stories, but this is a good one. Paul, he's a bad man. He's going around killing all the followers of Jesus, Christians, hunting them down. But he meets Jesus and completely changes his life. He goes from, hunting them all down to telling everybody about Jesus instead. So he starts a load of churches. He kind of goes all over the place, travels all over the place, starting these churches and telling everybody he possibly can about how amazing Jesus is and how Jesus has changed his life. And we probably aren't like Paul in lots of ways. We probably haven't been around kind of killing people, but we maybe have done a few things that we're not very happy with. But this is an amazing story because it shows anybody, whatever you've done, can follow Jesus.
Yeah, and that invitation to follow Jesus is there for all of us. And so what we thought we'd do now was I'm just going to say a prayer, and if you want to pray along at home, you can. I'm just going to leave a little space after every line I say just for you to be able to say that in your head, to agree with my prayer and join in with what I'm saying. If you'd like to, if you want to follow Jesus, then let's do that now together. So I'm just going to pray. Jesus, thank you for your incredible love for me. Thank you that you died for me. I'm sorry for all the stuff that I do that gets in the way of knowing you. Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you that you take my stuff away from me. And today I choose to follow you. I choose to give you my life, Jesus. Thank you for your love for me. Amen.
Now, some of you would have, that might be the first time you've ever said something like that. You've said to Jesus, I want to follow you. So we want to talk about that as families. So talk about that. And maybe if nobody was that was the first time for them that they've said those things, maybe just talk about your experiences. When did you decide to follow Jesus? Maybe if you're an adult, you can tell your kids when that happened and what that's done for you, what following Jesus looks like for you and how amazing it's been. So just a few minutes, talk about that as a family, and then we'll be back to say goodbye.
That's it from us today. Thanks so much for joining us. And we're excited to hear some of your stories that may have come out from this morning. As always, we really encourage you to go away and worship together now as a family. And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.